Casino. Adapted from a true story. 83. De Niro.
When you love someone, you've got to trust them. There's no other way. And for
Back
a
when
while,
cars were cars.
I believed that's the kind of love I had.
Oh! Huh? That's one way to start a movie. Nothing in me expected that. Nothing. Not a single thing. This man is still flying through the air, guys. Firstly, how did he get ejected from that vehicle? All right, that's number one question. And how high did he go? I'm not laughing at the, demise of the man. Like, what happened? They lost the house money, like, massively?
Doug, before you show up with a package in the trunk.
Okay.
Who knows who's going to be coming along in that time?
Hey,
before you know it.
I mean, I definitely appreciate the information. I'm not sure that I'll ever really, utilize that information unless I'm looking to purchase some of this random nothing desert land, guys, right? I mean, I don't really have any need specifically for that information. I now know that there are probably bodies buried on the land that they generally sell for, what, bro, $100 an acre, right? But that's the only thing I really need to know. But okay, so we're running into a movie that apparently is going to be incredibly intriguing. Like, it always interested me, like the early stages of Vegas, specifically when the Rat Pack was basically running through it, right? That era of Vegas always interested me. So we're encountering a movie that's it sounds to be at the tail end of it, let's say, before it turned into basically a commercial circus, right? But I would say in the 80s was probably the end stages of Vegas specifically, right? Obviously Tangier is named after the beautiful city in Morocco, guys.
We're the only winners. The players don't stand a chance. And their cash flows from the tables to our boxes, through the cage, the count room.
Slipped in there to skim the joint dry. They do short counts, they lose fill slips, they'd even take cash right out of the drop boxes. Now look at these guys, they look busy, right? They're counting money. Who wants to bother them?
I mean, listen, guys, of course there was massive amounts of, corruption, guys. Of course there was.
Especially that the bosses made the Teamsters lend him the money. He wanted to believe the Teamsters gave him all that money because he was smart.
You say that knowing full well just how much competition we...
Oh, no.
We're putting $100 million into this desert here. Why would they want to lock us out? Besides, they'll never find out. All you got to do is keep changing.
I mean, listen, that would have definitely made sense back in the Wild Wild West days of Vegas, I'm sure. Absolutely. But I'm almost positive you wouldn't be able to do that right now.
Your job title. Nobody's going to interfere with you running the casino. I guarantee you.
So he's basically going to be taking money from, the Mafia. Like, literally, stealing from the Mafia is what it sounds like.
Everybody start to say.
I mean, I guess if you're going to do this, guys, I mean, listen, if you're going to risk all your money, right, in scenarios such as these, you better be, I guess, heavily invested in it, right? Don't just do it all willy-nilly, guys.
All those.
And this is why I generally don't do any type of gambling. Like, at most, if I go to a casino, it'll be like $20. That's at most, penny slot it to death, basically. That's it. Right, we're not, no gambling.
Sweet.
But if I was like Ace, okay, and I had all of the information already, then I'd gamble. Because I already know what's going to happen.
Okay, you come by the house?
I'll come by.
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Good job, man.
Don't horses.
Okay. Hey, Nick, here.
I'll be right up.
Don't horses.
Nicky.
Good knows it was. I thought it was yours. I didn't want it to get lost.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're really disrespectful. And everything in me says that the response that he's going to give back to you is going to be ferocious. Because think about this here. He walks in, you're talking to the pretty girl. He starts talking to you about a random meaningless pen. Your response is now absolutely unwarranted, right? So he's going to have to put a show on, right? So he himself could For the most part, get the young lady, obviously. Mandatory. How dare you? I mean, I thought he was going to do it, but either way, it happened.
Take it easy.
You good?
While I was trying to figure out why the guy was saying what he was saying, Nicky just hit him and back until one of you is dead.
Right. So he's like a rabid dog. What it sounds like. Noted. Like he's the guy you want on your team. I think this is we've seen now a couple of Scorsese movies, guys, right? And like his use of overall like pop music is astonishing. Like I love how he incorporates like music into the actual scoring.
Won't happen again, Mr. Rothstein.
This guy's
We'll see.
just another dumb
Right. And he went right to start gambling. Well played. Until he lost it all.
In the end, we get it all.
Well played. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, based off of how he does business, I mean, yeah, you'd want someone like this to be running your casino specifically. If you want something, you know, a little more corrupt, let's say, I would say definitely this is definitely corrupt. Probably not something you can do anymore.
Thank you. Very nice.
I told you I was hot today.
What is going on? Oh my God, guys. Oh, wow. Yeah, you were stealing the whole time and now you want to cut? So instead of that, you just throw all the man's money in? That's wild. That's a wild one. And he's in love. You run away from people like that.
What a move. I fell in love right there. But in Vegas, for a girl like Ginger, love costs money.
Love costs money everywhere, though. Generally. Right? In some way or the other.
Best liked and most respected hustlers in town.
Okay. I personally would not like Ginger. I would look at her and be like, listen, wait, so she's spreading herself all around? Ew. I would find it instantly disgusting and literally not want someone like this in my presence. I'd be scared that I would catch, like, I don't know, she'd like airdrop some type of venereal disease to me or something, bro. It wouldn't be for me, personally.
She took care of the dealers,
Hey, Mitch.
pit bosses, floor managers. Was that she could have everything under control except for her old pimp boyfriend, Lester Diamond.
Jen, you know I got other people in this. I got partners.
Did De Niro kiss her earlier?
But nobody had to take care of Nicky.
Back home.
You find any cash in there, we'll whack it up with you.
They were ready to blame him for anything, no matter where it happened.
Remember, put your things away.
And they were usually right.
Obviously, the zoom into her hair says that they should have checked her hair.
Hold it.
Because
Boy, look at this place, huh?
Incredible.
Right.
welcome to Vegas.
Bro, imagine a tax-free $700,000 under the table every single month. That's special, guys. You know, that's special.
Okay.
Messing with prostitutes? No. Wifing prostitutes. Apologies.
Nobody's gonna know what we're doing. There's nobody here to see us. Everybody.
Things legit.
Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna do anything. What am I gonna do?
Not everything is legit, bro.
Especially not gonna involve
Nicky was the muscle.
Tony.
Hey,
How you doing?
how you doing?
Good, good.
Yeah, that's not really good business. I mean, you're almost making sure you're going to be removed from the planet, basically. I mean, This could only work for so long, I would say, personally. So I'm going to go ahead and forecast he's not going to make it to the end of the movie.
You got that thing for me?
What thing? Oh, Nicky, I thought you was late. Beautiful, you got
Ace got my son, Little Nicky, involved with Little League, and it was great.
Singles and doubles.
He's gone. It's not it.
I don't think Carmine is breathing any longer. Is that how they really do it?
Turns
Well,
out this guy and his
okay.
fucking pals,
Let's go.
they were knocking this place dead for
Got a
years.
wire on him.
Can you do it with your left hand?
Well, I never tried.
So you're a righty.
Yeah.
Oh!
Champagne on ice, huh?
Sure will.
Real special sauce. By the way,
Broke that man's
sure,
hand.
casino manager.
Because if you come back here, we catch either one, we're gonna break your fucking heads and you won't walk out of here. You saw, we're gonna use it. You around in this place. You got it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Thank you.
Take the money and the hammer.
Hammer.
Yeah, I don't want the hammer. Yeah, you can keep it. I learned my lesson. I'll never come back to this place again, ever.
And I decided to complicate my life.
Guys, I bet this still happens in some way. Probably not identical to this, right? Because that's wild, social media, right? But I bet this still does happen.
For a guy, don't you think it's time?
To do what? Don't do it.
Around, hustling around.
What, are you trying to handicap me?
I'm trying to marry you.
Ew.
You want to marry me?
You trying to marry every man in Vegas, also on top of that.
You got the wrong girl.
I'm almost positive she could no longer have children.
You know me.
I'm pretty happily married, right? But you didn't ask me, right? Now, think about this here. Your perception of reality is obviously skewed. Why? Because you're a prostitute. Right? I mean, your life experience, the people who you are surrounded by, married men that are paying you for your body, right? Your ran through body. That's what they're doing. So, all right. I can see your idea of that is terrible.
If we could set up some kind of foundation based on that mutual respect.
I mean, what he's talking about is obviously how things have been working for the last, since human society began, I guess, right? Since humanity began in a meaningful manner, at least, right? Yeah, there have been people who have been set up to marry, and they initially didn't know each other, and guess what happened? They ended up learning to love each other. Okay.
I said, I can change it.
Okay. All right. Because listen, I want you to be happy. I want every single person that exists to be absolutely happy with whatever their life choices are. In fact, yes, you are in fact marrying the most ran through woman in all of Vegas, and that's crazy, actually. But yeah, I get it. You're Ace, right? You're gonna change her.
Bye.
And that's your wife.
You all right?
Yeah.
That's your wife.
Right.
That's your wife. That's who you married. Bro, you need better people in your life. Right? You need someone that can have the ability to at least tell you the truth here. All right? What exactly were you chasing?
You just have to understand. I don't think I have a right to do that.
Okay. Bro, what?
You're with me now.
Nothing about this says that it's actually over. That much like emotion right now? Sure. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, send somebody to his house.
What I'm going to tell you is very important.
Okay.
Money, this doesn't mean anything without trust.
Yeah, but to her, this is all life is, right? There are some people, in fact, who only care about materialism. She's one of those individuals.
I gave Ginger the only key to the cash that could get me back alive.
Why would listen? Okay, I mean, I hope this turns out well for you, bro. But the way you're wording things is kind of making it seem like she's going to double cross you. Like that's how you're wording it. A lot of the things, you know, a lot of the words that you say can change based off of the tone that you're saying things in, right? And I feel like he's foreshadowing something. He's saying that, hey, listen, she's gonna run out on me and go back to Lester. So you should have honestly ended that situation when she had that phone conversation. I'm gonna be honest here, but you'll do your thing.
Tell you the truth, so many of my clients don't.
Like, so for example, I can tell you this right now, based off of how you met her, okay, I would never have done this. I mean, I get it. Everyone wants someone, but you really should have just found someone naturally, right? Like, not anyone in the life of yours, let's say. Like, would I trust my wife with this? Absolutely. Like, 1,000% I would. Like, not even, like, second guessing it at all here, okay? But your wife? No, not that woman. Yeah, she's gonna rob you, bro. If that doesn't happen, listen, if that doesn't happen, I will apologize. But nah, something tells me I'm not gonna need to, because I don't like her.
I felt covered.
Wait, oh, what did you call him? Oh, wow. When I heard it, I just moved on from it, but I'd never even heard, but okay, yeah, listen, as in Hebrew, okay. That's one way to do it. Yeah, bro, Vegas isn't a real place.
What's the reason for this?
Mr. Rothstein, sir, let me put her on suspension.
Never mind the sir.
What am I doing out here? I'm trying to make a living, that's all.
Yeah, but you're too hot, bro. Slow down. This is a beautiful movie. Right? I haven't said it at all, really, much, or even commented on the actual cinematography of it, because, guys, it's so good. Sometimes there's no real reason to, if that makes any sense, right? Like, everything, it looks great. It was obviously shot on film, right? And, you know, film generally gives you, like, this warm, almost nostalgic feel, and I love this feel in general, right?
Member of the gaming community.
The set design looks good.
As the most charming woman you ever saw.
Well, I mean, okay, if that's the reason why, I'm just trying to understand things here. All right, so he married this call girl, basically, right? Yeah, her energy is great, absolutely. Like, if you are in the position that he is in, I think you probably would need someone like this, right? Specifically, someone that would have the ability to, just like you said, work the room. She 100% represents him, right? And that's the reason why he did it. So he basically bypassed the fact that she basically has the ability to airdrop STDs to you. Bypassed it. I don't care about that, as long as she makes me look amazing in public. I mean, that's also a really good, you know, characteristic trait, I'd say.
People love to be around her.
Listen, you
Okay.
got to bring Amy to see.
You understand?
I do understand that. I'll get right on it.
What is that accent? Oh, so you basically created a trend, right? The worst thing in the world to do is this here, because now they're going to start to attribute the fact that all these pictures are being laid down, right? They're going to find you faster, imbecile. Don't do that, right? Like the idiots who do, I'm gonna put I don't know, blood on the white carpets or something, right? This type of thing. They'll find a light carpet and they're basically creating a motif. Don't do these things, okay? You're creating patterns that people are going to follow. And they're going to know it's you. Ugh. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. 100%. Oh. Oh.
This is Nick.
Pleasure.
We're gonna have dinner. Come on.
All right, let's check the kitchen first. Excuse us 1 second. Come on.
Guys. Sorry. Wait, hold on.
Shelly?
Oh, they did that on purpose. I was sitting there wondering, like, bro, okay. They did that whole thing on purpose. Okay, let's continue. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't do it. Okay, he said it. He said it. Head in the vice.
Don't make me be a bad guy. Come on.
You are a bad guy. Right.
If you didn't know you were in on it, either way, you're out. Get out. Go on.
Yeah, right. Was he in on it?
The guy's history,
Potentially.
as far as I'm concerned. You're in the finances. You're upstairs.
Bro, make him a janitor or something.
Never gets done.
Where are you going?
Standards. That's what he's pointing out.
Sam, I've been independent my whole life. I never had to ask anybody for anything. Now you're making me beg you for this.
What are you talking about?
You're asking for $80,000.
You're embarrassing me.
I want to
What?
just be able to trust you. You know, it's about trust.
Lester.
I have to be able to trust you with my life. Do you understand? Can I trust you?
No,
Can I trust you?
absolutely
Answer me.
not.
Can I trust you?
I got the money.
Oh, bro, you're going to have to take this man off the map now. Okay? Listen, sorry, Lester, your breath is mine now. All right? We no longer want you sucking up air. Okay? Imagine. There is not a single chance, okay, that my wife can be like, hey, listen, let me have $25,000. Well, $78,860 to be exact, right? So I can give it to my ex-boyfriend. Bro, if you do not, all right, go somewhere else with that nonsense. I don't know. Listen, Lester, stop breathing. Bro, stand right on the corner, and if you move, we're divorcing each other right now. I want you to watch this. Just like that. Just like that.
It's not his fault.
It's all his fault. Bro, let her go, bro. Just let her be with him, please. Right? Either you take him off the map or you let her be with him, because he's gonna come back again.
He's just a friend of mine. I was trying to help, so what?
Right. Bro. Oh my.
He's a Gemini.
Okay. Well, you should have married him, but he should have never married you. If that makes any sense, right? And then now you're bringing up some like random like hocus pocus, bro. And I don't even know how to take. I mean, I already didn't take you serious, but now I take you even like less serious. I think you're an imbecile, right? I'm telling you. I'm just gonna be honest. A Gemini? Yeah, you're an imbecile.
Triple Gemini. Duality. Gemini's the snake. You know, you can't trust the snake.
You're an adult speaking like this.
I mean it.
And you forgive me for saying it. Maybe he did not deserve to be fired.
No, he
Sorry,
did.
but he knew about getting hit on 3 big machines in a row, and he did nothing about it. Believe me, if I could prove it, he would be under arrest.
Guys, this is an amazing piece, guys. An amazing piece.
You're all just our guests. But you act like you're at home.
Yeah, because Nevada would basically be nothing without Vegas. In terms of just pure taxable income and tourism by itself, the only reason your state is not Mississippi is because of this. I mean, you have the plague still running through there in certain places, right? But yeah, I mean, you know, so for the most part, these guests are the ones that are financing your whole state. But you know, continue on with your nonsense.
Let me tell you something, partner.
Look, for my ulcer, I take a half of one of these. And that's when I have extreme pain. I had a 3-month supply. What'd you do with them?
You didn't have to beat him up.
What?
Oh yeah, she'd have to go, bro. Like, yeah, no, because the fact that she doesn't even see like what the actual issue was to begin with, she'd have to leave. Like, dude, this you should. Why would you see? Listen, when I was trying to warn you, okay, I tried to warn you, and then you left your name on the money. Well, her name on the money, so she can go and get it. Listen. Fix all of that immediately.
I was just trying to...
Unless he was smart and like playing chess. He could be playing chess, guys. Right? He could be thinking multiple steps ahead, actually.
Help him. I am.
And this is a terrible looking bedroom. Terrible. The wallpaper, trash. The bed, trash. Like, no, I don't even like the light. Guys, I don't like nothing.
Even if you take care of him real well.
It's gonna steal.
Funny, the boys back home decided to settle the case out of court.
Yeah, right. Yeah, bro, he would have shot himself in the arm. His bicep would have been complete. Well, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would say, potentially. Like, regardless of the caliber, I even think a 22 would probably just go right through. But that looks like maybe like a... I have no idea. It's tiny, like compact. Maybe 380. Yeah. All right, let's go.
I am the boss when Mr. Green is away. Because we may have to kick a kike's ass out of town. Thank you.
A gaming control board investigation of Tangier's executive Sam
What did he think was going to happen?
Rothstein's application for a gaming license is underway.
You can't let this concern you, Ace. Don't worry about that stuff. It's just a political witch hunt.
I think I want my money back.
What are you going to do, strong-arm me?
Does it work like that?
You know, I should explain to you exactly what it is that I do.
He doesn't
For
know.
instance, tomorrow morning I'll get up nice and early, take a walk down over to the bank and walk. And guess what? I'll split your head open again. Fucking try me.
Yeah, but now you're telling him, right? I mean, like now he'll like triple security.
What are you doing? Where's your head?
Where's my head? Where's your fucking balls?
You're getting reckless, bro.
I plant my own flag out here. You ain't gonna need a fucking license.
It's almost like he wants all of this to happen. Like he knew by firing that guy that things would become interesting. He was cocky enough to do it. It's like he's orchestrating something that we just really don't know yet.
But you've been treating a lot of people with a lot of disrespect, even your own wife.
Guys, where's this actor from? I like the way he speaks. He feels comfortable, if that makes any sense. Right? Feels normal.
And she came to talk to me. Please, don't do it to me.
Kissed you in your mouth a couple of times, and then a couple more times.
She came to talk. Okay.
Oh yeah, they're not wrong. I mean, obviously, he's not the one that started all of this here, guys, right? But in this era, I definitely would say that he probably is at blame for the majority of what we're actually encountering, guys.
Let him complain. I'm the one who's here.
Oh no. A slight makeup issue. This is a wig. And it's kind of, oh no. It's not major, guys. It's not major. It's nothing that breaks the story or anything like that. But when I do see things like this, I need to kind of point these out to you guys. But either way, yeah, it's a wig. Either way, let's go.
I do all the work.
I get it. It's outside. It's hot. You're in a desert. The glue is actually just coming up. It's not, again, not a big deal. It doesn't break the story. I do think that the overwhelming majority of individuals that actually would watch this would completely ignore that. So let's ignore it. Okay.
The feds were watching Nikki play golf for so long they ran out of gas.
Again.
I think Chris, that's a freaking head.
That's enough.
I'm sorry.
And what happens next?
that is just like my mother. Like, people sometimes ask, why is it that you don't curse? Why do you, say you don't like cursing, saying all these bad words? Bro, there was no cursing in my household. Like, none of it. There was not a single curse word spoken in my household. Like, specifically in the presence of me, at least, growing up. And I've never heard my mother, no. I've heard my mother say a bad word, like, one time. Right? And that's it. I've never, said any type of any of these words in front of my mother, neither, or father. It just doesn't happen, guys. In my life, at least, guys. But either way,
We sunk the whole world.
That's the way people are. There's some that are good, there's some that are bad.
Mr. Chairman, members of the commission, Mr. Rothstein is pleased to be here.
I felt so confident that all I had to do was present my case.
I don't even think it matters anymore, bro. Like, if everyone has all this information now.
And we have documents, one of which is a report by retired FBI agents.
Greenstein.
Was I at that dinner?
You
Just
were
tell me.
wandering
Was
around.
I at the dinner?
You were wandering
Was I at that dinner?
You were wandering
Was
around.
I at that dinner?
You were in the building.
I was in the building, so you know damn
Bro,
well I was
expose
at
him.
that dinner, and you swore to me that I would have a fair hearing at that dinner. Did you not? Did you not?
Been a routine licensing hearing turned into bedlam yesterday when the flamboyant Tangiers casino
Bedlam.
executive Sam Ace Rothstein
running for,
accused
Bob?
the state's
What are you
top
running
gaming
for?
officials of corruption and hypocrisy.
What the hell's he gonna do now? I don't know. What's he doing? He knows all those guys he yelled at are friends of ours.
Are they? If they were, then why are they doing this? Right? Like, if they were in your pocket that deep, then they would have just complied. They would have towed the line. They didn't. Like, they're scared of the one big bad guy, who I'm going to go ahead and expect soon, at least, right? His head to be in the desert.
What's the matter with him?
Very proud to say that we have 8 children. No,
Okay.
please, no, please.
It's a big family.
There's nothing to it. It's my pleasure.
There's nothing to it. It was my pleasure. It was your pleasure, definitely. But there's nothing to it.
Ace, don't do it.
I know it.
Look, if he took a break, it would just give everybody some time to maneuver. That's all I'm saying.
I
That's
would
all
forget
that I'm
about
saying.
the maneuver. I would just get out.
They're warning you. Pay attention.
I can't do that.
Then you're going to end up in a
As
hole.
soon as Andy got back home, normally my prospects of coming back alive from a meeting with Nikki were 99 out of 100.
Yeah, it's a lot lower today.
Only on TV because I got to be able to hang around a casino. You understand that?
Bro, you could have done anything else. It seems like your ego is at play here.
Yeah, if I could come out here, get this through you.
But maybe Brooklyn? He's from the city. I know he's from the city, guys. Maybe Brooklyn.
Your head, you. Then where you gonna go? Your f***ing warrant don't ever go over my f***ing head again, you mother.
It has to be Brooklyn. Right? Like super nasally, super aggressive for no reason. Right? He could be saying good morning to you. He's yelling at you and cursing at you at the same time. I think it's Brooklyn. Let me find out. It's not like Queens Village or anything. He sounds like he's from Brooklyn. Ugh. Okay. Apologies. He's from the place that we do not mention. I'm not even gonna give that place a shout out by or even saying his name. I would have never guessed it. But I knew it was from somewhere near the city, so that makes all the sense in the world. Absolutely. But he is from absolute. Nope. He's from a terrible place, guys. It's bothering him. It's bothering him a lot. Right? But I mean, listen to the conversation you just had.
Why does it look like it's bothering me? I give a.
You care a lot. Not really. You're jealous. If that's a good time. Oh, nah, bro, you gotta go. I'm sorry. Oh, no. What a situation. What a situation we are currently in. But you got to go, bro.
Now, you know what she's going to do? She's going to piss it all away in about a year, and then where will she be?
Let her.
Where would you be then? Coming right back
She's an adult, right?
to me.
If it didn't work out between us, then I could get my things and I could leave.
You did say that. See? You did say that.
Look in my eyes. Do you see anything in these eyes that makes you think I would ever let someone in your condition take my child away from me?
I always felt she should have gone for it. All that money.
Bro, you basically, how do you even explain this, bro? Like, you did everything wrong. Like, why would you chase somebody like that? You know that she was giving herself away to everybody that can afford her. And you invested in that? Bro. Let me explain this when somebody comes at me in the comments. In not just money investment. I'm not saying that this person or the relationships are even transactional financially. I'm saying investment of everything, right? Investing time and resources. All of these things are absolutely important to a person, right? So he should not have invested anything into a person like that. Why would you do that in the first place? It's kind of his fault for, I don't know, being blinded by something that she had to offer. Like, it doesn't matter how beautiful she was, bro. That's not a thing. She gives her body to everyone that can afford her. Ew.
Money, being somebody for
what do
the
you
first time
expect?
in her life.
I want my kid back. I want to put on a plane immediately. I know she's there. Don't
I'm not, Sam, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, no,
Wow.
Hey, you got a minute? Hey.
Wow.
In the box, am I right? Okay, you let him keep
Wow.
We take the cash, and the only other thing he cares about, like a dumbbell, waiting for me to call him back.
I hope you lose your life.
I'm sitting by the phone like a dumbbell, just waiting for you to call
And
me
her
back.
too.
That's what he-
I hope you both lose your lives. Ho, ho, ho. Like, I'm almost like, this is the thing here, guys. Like, I honestly don't even know how to respond to this. Like, I know how I want to respond to it, right? But if I respond to it, I know people will be angry that I responded to it in a way, because I know that there are going to be individuals who are going to say that she's completely fine and well within her rights to do all the things that she's doing here. You have to look at it from her perspective, right? And all these things that are basically that's in my head right now, and I'm super conflicted, right? I know how I want to respond to this situation, but at the same time, I 100% know that someone is going to make an excuse for her actions, right? And probably a lot of people are going to make excuses, because how dare you not be fine with all the things that she's doing, right? 2024 is an interesting era that we're in, guys. So I don't know. Like, am I reading this wrong? Am I reading this wrong? How dare you say that the mother can't, sniff lines of cocaine in front of her daughter? Listen, maybe she's gone through something in her life that has put her in this position that's making her do that thing, right? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's something inherently wrong, and I need to be aware of her. Like, guys, I don't know. I know you can't like appease everyone, right? Absolutely, I get that, right? But is this like a misery situation here, guys? I'm conflicted. I'm stopping the movie right now to basically say that I am heavily conflicted with what I should be feeling about this incident, because I know how I normally would respond to it, because that's just how I would respond to it. But I'm also like preemptively aware, let's say, of I know what's coming in terms of the responses. She wasn't that bad. You're not looking at it how normal people would look at it. How dare you think that she's a terrible person? She's gone through things that have put her in I can smell it.
For her that she's gonna.
With the money.
He needed some clothes.
Oh, yeah.
$25,000 for clothes.
Like, I mean, bro, you have to absolutely fund your wife's ex-boyfriend. I mean, how dare you not, you keep that in perspective, right? You have to always make sure you do that so you keep her happy. How dare you? How dare you think anything otherwise, bro? What do you mean?
Of which you must have had a good time. I know he did. That's for sure. I know that.
Yeah, a couple of good. Hey, listen, listen. It's okay if your wife gives her body to other men. I don't know where you get this. Listen, it is okay if your wife gives her body to other men while you're married and buys him watches and clothes, right? How dare you think that that's not something that is acceptable? That is wrong of you, Sam. Do better immediately. Come on.
You're not taking
it. I am. I'm waking her up right now.
You're stoned. You're a junkie. Get out of here.
I am not. She's my daughter.
Hey, listen. Let her have her daughter. She's a great mother. How dare you think that she isn't? Okay? You have to. You have to give her her daughter. It is mandatory. It's like ordained by the law, actually, right? You can't keep a kid away from a great mother such as this. How dare you think that that's a thing? Okay. Her life choices are because of you. They're your fault somehow. Just ask, I don't know, her mother or something, guys. Just be fully aware here. Give her her kid. That's her kid. That's her baby. It came out of her. It's hers exclusively. All right? Give her her kid. It's in the best interest, says the courts. What you doing with your left hand? There. You know what? That's perfectly normal. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's perfectly normal.
Well, there's one thing you don't do. You don't take a guy's kid and then take off.
I didn't.
You don't take a guy's kid and then take off. I mean, what you're saying, I think, is logical, right? But it happens every single day.
I mean, I did.
I don't know why he would hate you. You know, you're an absolutely lovely lady, right? I see no issues with what you've done or become or how you exist, right? I mean, I like the fact that you're married. You're just expressing yourself right now. This is why I'm not judging too harshly that you're rubbing on another man's thigh and his arms are around you, married woman, right? But I'm not judging you at all for it, right? I mean, you're just expressing yourself, and how dare he hate someone like you, right? Sam is, in fact, I think not just like a really, really bad, like Mafia type guy, right? But he's a bad guy in general. How dare he not, love you enough, I think, right?
Hi. You didn't answer your beeper.
I threw it away.
You threw it away?
Look, I tried to do this thing I know that you want me to, but it's...
Oh, bro, he's a terrible man. Listen, stand up and kiss your wife on the mouth, right? Stand up and kiss her in the mouth. With tongue, bro. That should be mandatory.
What'd you have?
I had a salad.
What did Jennifer have?
She had the same.
Stop questioning her like this, bro, okay? Stop doing that. That is not acceptable. She said she went to lunch with Jennifer at the Riviera. That is the truth. That's her truth, right? And just be fully aware. That's reality.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking. You see, my main concern is Nicky. I want to know if he's doing all right.
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, he needs to get... Nicky needs to get packed up. All right? Pack him up. Send him out somewhere else.
Fine. Yeah, but they keep asking about it.
Sure they're asking. They earn with the... I got a funny feeling he's going to start a war or something.
Oh, yeah. That's going to happen.
Sure yet.
Amy, open the door.
Tied?
Who did this to you?
Mommy.
I'm gonna get a knife and cut.
It's okay if she does it, though, right? If she did it, It's fine.
Let you loose, honey.
No, please, please.
Okay.
I thought someone else did it. I was scared for a moment, guys.
We'll be right back.
Be nice. Don't f up in here.
Oh, he's real disrespectful. Yeah, he's real disrespectful. I can't wait to see him gone. Basically. But you can't say that.
I never got
Hey, don't you lay your hand on her. No, oh no. Joe Pesci. Listen, you're supposed to stand there and let her hit you. Okay? You're supposed to do that. How dare you defend yourself?
Drunk, you're on drugs.
Hey. Let her express herself. All right? Let her express herself adequately. You do not need to say anything about her actions here. She knows exactly what she's doing. All right?
God! You're gonna be sorry if you don't stop
Don't you
that.
threaten me! Don't you threaten me!
At least you can't take that stuff. Half of everything is mine.
Listen to me.
Half, I'm coming down.
Oh, no. See, from the beginning, I was thoroughly confused why you would do such a thing.
But by then, the feds didn't need her anyway.
But it was just mine.
They had all the pieces they needed.
But I didn't do anything.
And everybody began to tumble.
Oh, no. Wow. This is like how they all get taken down anyway. I mean, this are taxes, guys, right?
Any incarceration could pose a serious health risk. And pretrial services recommends that bail remain as presently set.
Go ahead and take a 10-minute recess.
Well played.
When it looked like they...
I think you got him. Nikki. Hey, the hole's big enough for you too. Yeah, drop him in there too. Oh yeah. Oh. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, basically.
But in the end, I wound up right back where I started. I could still pick winners, and I could still make money for all kinds of people back home.
Okay. This movie was amazing, right? And not just like this movie was amazing. No. This movie, I have no idea what it was rated. I didn't look, right? But I'm going to say 8-9, maybe, guys. That's kind of where I would probably sit this movie currently. And I mean, like, rewatchability is excessively high. How it was filmed was beautiful. The screenplay is beautiful, written very well. You know, definitely somewhat of a cautionary tale, right? Like, don't get in over your head. Try not to, at the very least, right? Okay, I didn't like the wife, but I don't think you're supposed to, right? To be honest, I mean, we can literally sit here and have these moral issues on what's right and what's wrong about, you know, all of that at least, right? But I think that she was one of the worst humans to exist. One of them, at least. Don't get me wrong, guys. Ace was terrible, right? He was also a terrible human, involved in, you know, all types of criminality, and just completely fine with himself being involved in criminality. Nikki was also the same level of bloody terrible. Okay, but it was Ginger, guys. You're involving your kid in some weird scheme. You marry some guy that accepts you as a prostitute. Okay, he accepts you completely with you being a prostitute, and all you really have to do is stop dealing with the guy who was basically prostituting you, Lester. Okay, That's all you had to do was stop dealing with Lester. But yet you were so just like stuck, and you kept going back, and to the point where you have a kid and you're ready to just like, come on. You're risking your kid's life for your nonsense? Oh, yeah. But don't get me wrong, I do seriously believe that there are going to be people, because every time I think someone is terrible, people in the comments are like, they're not terrible. You just don't understand their plight. The trauma. That's what you guys consistently hit me with, right? But I would like to know, for the people that are going to tell me that Ginger was a great mother, that Ginger was just misunderstood. I would love to know why you think Ginger, why I didn't understand Ginger. Okay. I would love to know it. I'm waiting, because trust me, it happens every single reaction. If there's someone terrible, you're like, no, how dare you say that about them? Now, Nikki, I do think Nikki was the one that probably put the incendiary device, let's say, inside of the vehicle. I do think that it was him. And I think they kind of led us to believe that it was definitely him, right? But it was definitely him, and he definitely deserved a lot more than what he got at the end, right? A lot more. And I definitely wish the person that kept putting their daughter into harm's way got something just a little bit more terrible. Okay, a little bit more terrible. That wasn't enough. That was not enough for that, guys. But overall, guys, the movie is absolutely spectacular. If you've never seen this movie, you need to watch it immediately. For the people who literally just skip to the end of the movie, some people skip to the end to kind of, see if the movie's good or not, and then they will then watch it with me. But the point is here, if you've never seen this movie, it is imperative that you encounter it at least once. The rewatchability of this film is excessively high. Please watch it. But all right, listen, if you guys would like to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.